No, that's lies, man. Lies.
Now I'm lying. Come on, man. You was talking big boy shit, nigga. Own your shit, nigga. You was talking that cash money shit. Own
I
that
was
shit,
talking
nigga.
about gorilla. I was talking about gorilla. How I was gorilla ass. I was talking about gorilla. It was
You said you
gorilla.
yeah, you definitely said you 21 Zap Gorilla, but you also said you been owning Wiz. Don't act like you ain't say it.
I ain't say nothing about weed. You see red with that bullshit, cuz. Red with that bullshit, cuz.
Oh, now I'm bullshitting, right? Okay.
Yeah, bro, you've always changed.
You
my
right, alright, bro.
narrative,
You
cuz.
right. You ain't say it, bro. You ain't say it. Whatever make you feel better. You ain't say it, kinfolk.
I see. That's the thing. I never said anything similar to that. I just said the way you said.
So he trying to say that he ain't say it the way I said it, but he said it.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National
Talking
Football
about
League
they
is
owning
on the
Wiz.
air.
I ain't no
We
slave
thought
owner.
the
I
old
can't
place
own
was
nobody.
loud. Somehow this place
Man,
got
you
even louder
said
a
it
short
talking about
time
some-
ago as the Falcons were introduced to this
Yo, you
sellout
asked me,
crowd. We're set
had
to
I
go
been
as the
playing
Falcons
Wiz,
get
I said,
ready to
yeah, we be
match
going
up
back and
with
forth.
the Carolina
And then the
Panthers.
next
And I
words
said
out
the
your
same
mouth
thing. We be going back and
was,
forth.
he was like, that
Complete
nigga can't beat
reports
me.
in our final month. We're underway in Week 14. That's fielded in the end zone. And the
You the
decision
one
to
said the
bring
man
it out,
couldn't
a
beat
good
you.
one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Now you ain't say it.
Who broadcast?
I am. Which is why I had to pause my music. Otherwise, this shit. I ain't worried about it.
Chill. I don't gotta watch no plays, man. I don't gotta watch no plays. No, I don't gotta beat down. I got my own scheme. I got my own scheme.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
I heard.
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Y'all just work for it, man.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A good run there on first down. It'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Next week.
No, I'm talking about, but ain't Red already in the league, though? Ain't they already?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself, give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
A first carry now. This is Hill. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there. You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 yards on the play, first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there.
Bro, who you play?
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point try.
He's there somewhere. He'll be back.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Let's go.
I hate having to pause my music to broadcast this shit.
Will bring the Falcons up now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's second
you're gonna have to
6.
develop a run game to stay relevant around this motherfucker.
Now Ryan gonna give it to Freeman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
Now it's Ryan.
Ooh, that's my fault.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Newton being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
L1, that means it actually a run.
I'm trying to hit that one.
Or if your running back is an R1, it should be a pass, or it should be vice versa.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Mike, 45. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Check 15. Check 15.
Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
No way
I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? It made them kick the field goal.
Oh, come on.
And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Aaron Rodgers, dog, like, AI, you gotta use it to pick the shit, cuz you got to.
Let me tell you who pissed me off on here. Any goddamn fast mobile quarterback, their speed is over 85.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Freeman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Well, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
3rd and long, it's Ryan. Finding some room at midfield. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to him.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Luke Steicher, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Show me something, because all you're trying to do is run the ball right now. All right.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
Super toe.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vic Beasley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's fielded at the 34. Now, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Right there, 54 Mike. Right here, right here.
On 1st down, Ryan. Looking in zone for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
Come on, Julio, you got to come down
big
with that
receiver.
one.
Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Mike 25. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Dontari Poe. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And I'll tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general.
You got to hold on to that true font. Come on, man.
A little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Man.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Newton now to throw. Cam fighting. He lost the football.
Let's
it's
go.
out. And the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit?
No, boy, Cam Newton,
case,
boy, you gotta get down.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20.
You just saw it.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never
that nigga
wrong,
tripped
is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it.
Julio didn't pull that in.
Take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the 1st down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down. All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half.
Let's go.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Freeman again, first down carry. And
Come on, man. Freeman, what?
And it's
Come
picked up by the
on.
Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Wow.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
McCaffrey on the toss right. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. Got a man, it's right. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are
Give me the
going to get
ball.
the football at the 37-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Looking end zone for Jones. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Oh, you perfect and go up like that, yo.
Now a toss right, Freeman. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on 2nd down, Ryan, and he comes back with one complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ryan now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft.
Ryan will throw again. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, Ryan. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Kenyon Barner, the intended target. 3rd down here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw again is Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Tavecchio puts this one through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
That'll be taken in the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
Get the fuck out of here.
The football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one?
I put a star. I put a star. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
This motherfucker got hurt.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that's going to tie us at 13. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a play fake here on first down. He completes it to Julio Jones. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Hello.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 yards there. First down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
She's laying down,
They'll
but she's
say no
not
gain
asleep.
on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Let's go. 11. Hey, 59, ready. Mike front four. Ready, son.
Ryan. And it's caught.
What,
The
Charlie?
catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Like
I know
what?
many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot
No,
receivers
go
do
lay
the
down.
same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
What did I just say? Go lay down. Stop, Charlie.
Where's go?
Stop. Go lay down.
Where's go?
They'll look to run with
Not that I know of.
He's
Stop.
not going to get there.
Go
That
lay
won't even be
down.
close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Then turn my ass
Too
Third
big.
field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives them the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it on.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Look at that athletic sharpshooter.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey.
You trying to run away?
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
We're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons' defense yet again drops him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Oh, my God, really? Oh, you're slashing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under. Gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 23.
Almost a 4 from the 3-point line.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Off play action. Newton. Steps away to his left.
That's holding, so we'll bring that back.
Tackle there with a slide. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now it's Newton. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Oh, I didn't even pass it him, King. My fault.
On 2nd and 15 now. Ryan. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays from offense.
One bad, King.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
So when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind.
Plenty of time.
This will be fielded at the 17. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Oh, I did it again.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Here's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
10:09.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
I got to go to Manassas tomorrow.
Ooh. That don't sound good at all.
I know, right? That's crazy.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, that's about like an hour and a half away from you.
Last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brian Burns. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Why the fuck did...
on third down there, but he can't. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Oh, they beat it, yo.
Shit, nigga.
Here it go, here it go, here it go.
Motherfucking bitch, nigga. I ain't bitching. Take it to the higher, cuz.
Where's this nigga gorilla at, yo?
Tie
Take it to
game,
the higher,
fourth
nigga.
quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Close the door. Make my baby back.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
The
Yo,
Falcons
this time he started trying to hop in everybody's fucking spot,
and
man.
that is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And the Panthers are going to get it back.
I'll play with
in
anybody, but I don't
excellent field
75 with
position.
the
Oh, that's bullshit.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run with McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
I didn't even know that's post score. Okay, we got a tourist West Bowl, Elite 3. I'm about to shut his ass down. Oh yeah, defender too. I'm the defender. Just told us shit in this basement. God damn.
Shit, nigga. Why would you keep trying me,
They
cuz?
stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Another pick
And he'll
six.
take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Hey, Wiz.
56.
Pick 6 on you all day over there. That's all I'm hearing is pick 6.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. McCaffrey following the penalty. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane, and knock it away as we just saw there.
All right, so time to
All
reset.
right, Red,
It's
I
a
got
huge
52
kick there,
seconds.
gives
Let's
them
go.
the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Go smack your shit. Time out, coach. Time out. Time out. Time out, coach. Time out, coach.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 15 yards on the play. First down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete.
Oh,
it's Freeman.
The
Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
What, Charlie?
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
What?
No, you're not getting nothing to eat, Charlie.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Look, Charlie. You're not still hungry. I hate when you try to do that. You're not hungry, Charlie.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
54. Check. Watch 54. Hey, South.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And this one is right through. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins.
Charlie, get out there. Get out the refrigerator.
Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
That was a good try, though. That was a good way to try to take the charge, my friend.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First throw in overtime for Newton. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
After the Wildcat, I go into my formation.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime.
You can't stop the Wildcat.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that will be incomplete.
And what with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I do everything within the rule book.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they have regained the lead. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Cuz, this is how I got me playing, cuz, like... What happened to the 2 pictures?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end. I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Why is he throwing balls?
Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
To throw again, Ryan. Being chased out left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The 2 straight incompletions, and now you got a situation. You're down.
All right, I don't have to get it all back in one play. I got 2 plays to pick up this first. Let's go.
I would assume, but you also have to think to yourself, they've got to pick up a first, right? They know they're down 3.
What
they have
the
to match,
fuck?
Otherwise this game is over. Maybe they approach it as 2 downs to pick up the 1st down. If you decide to run a draw or some type of a screen, something to try and pick up yardage and make it a manageable 4th down, that could be the call coming.
4th down. Here's Ryan. And he's got him in.
Who you playing with?
Ridley. That, the definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going with a 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Listen, cuz, you know it's bad when they say
short.
cuz.
In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh.
On third down, Ryan.
I'm on
He
everything,
sets to
cuz.
fire deep.
I'm running your routes better than your routes, cuz.
Now
Wow.
less than 2 minutes to go here in
real, I
OT
ain't
in a
shit,
3-point
man.
game. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
I gotta put him
Here's
I gotta
your
put
ball
him in
game,
a position
down
to win,
3
baby.
in overtime,
Go
but
lay
they're
down.
going for this thing on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And this is going to be
He dropped it?
incomplete.
Get the
Boy, it
fuck
looked like
out of
he
here.
had it and dropped it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Run that bit back, what?
We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it, so definitely not a gimme.
That's why that team.
Oh my god, that shit just pissed me off. I lost because